I was just kind of slithering around in the grass, biting some feet, like,
dude, what is wrong?
Hey guys, Eric here with Blaber, and we're just giving you an update on what we've been up to so far, starting with Worlds. What'd you think?
Yeah, Worlds was not the best.
Yep.
Yeah, we lost. Yeah, I mean, our practice wasn't going too well. You remember. It wasn't going too well at Worlds. We weren't able to win, and then, I mean, a lot of roster changes happened too, so looking forward to the next season.
Yep, I've pretty much just been staying in LA. Haven't really been doing too much. I did like Thanksgiving dinner, and then I have my brother's birthday, which is soon. I'm gonna fly out for that, and then I'm gonna go home for Christmas, and that's pretty much it. Just going to Korea straight from home, I think, is the current plan, and then we'll be boot camping until the split starts.
Yeah, I went home for 2.5 weeks after Worlds. Otherwise, I've just been staying in LA. I went to Seattle for a bit for like to help with Microsoft, and then I'm probably gonna go home for Christmas again. I'm not sure.
Nice.
Planning on it.
Were you like building computers, like helping with Microsoft, like you were like?
Yeah, no, I was coding.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart. Like,
I mean, yeah, obviously.
yeah. So I was just like professional coder. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Offseason was like really crazy. We weren't sure what we wanted to do going into the next season. Obviously, C9 is very unhappy that we haven't won in a while. The end goal is always to win, and I think that's what Jack wanted to do. Like, he thought that these changes would help us win, regarding if we anticipated it or not. I mean, I don't think anyone anticipated Sneaky leaving. I mean, he's like iconic for C9, right? So definitely unexpected.
I think everyone expected some kind of change because we haven't won in a while, and like we didn't get out of groups this year, so it wasn't like the most successful year. I mean, for me, I was just like waiting to see what the changes were gonna be, and then we decided on like replacing bot lane, and the changes are always just gonna be like to try to win more. So hopefully we can win more this year.
I definitely wasn't sure if I'd be starting. I mean, I pretty much knew either me or Dennis were gonna leave. I don't think either of us wanted to split time anymore. We both felt like we should be having like a starting position. I mean, it ended up working out for me that I'm starting here, but it wasn't something I went into the offseason thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna stay on C9. I already knew Vulcan because we played together from scouting rounds. So I met him when he came. A really cool guy, and I think he's really talented, so excited to be working with him. And as for Zven, I haven't met him yet, but I think he's still a really good player, and I think that he can show up this year for us for sure.
I met Vulcan briefly when he was here for like a little bit before he went off to Korea. Him and Zven went off to like work on like bot lane synergy because they were like really excited to start practicing, and then the rest of us will be joining them out there at the end of the month basically, and then we'll like start boot camping as a team. So I'm excited to meet Zven and play with both of them. I think this year we're gonna try to win.
Compared to the previous
year where we did not win. Yeah.
We weren't losing, but we
didn't like win at the end.
Win.
Yeah. So
I wasn't a part of I guess for the new approach, we brought on West Rice. He's going to be our new draft coach or like assistant coach. I'm not sure 100%, but he'll be working with the LCS team instead of the academy team, and I think he should bring a lot of like helpful insight.
Honestly, don't know a ton about like what's changing for next year, but I mean, it's always like you're trying to have a better atmosphere and a better like team environment and better practice and better play like every year. So that's always the goal, and we'll just like see what happens. The current plan, I mean, I don't have flights yet, but I'm pretty sure I'd just go to Korea on like the 26th, day after Christmas. It's like here are your holidays. Like, you got your holidays off, now go train. That is the boot camp plan for me. And then goals for this year?
Try to hit Challenger in Korea.
Yeah, try to hit Challenger in Korea. Wait, I did it the first time I went.
Don't believe you.
What? No, I literally, it's like on my Twitter if you go back far enough.
Don't believe you.
Like, it's a couple years ago, but like, just, it doesn't matter, you know? I feel like all my goals are just super general right now. Like, just like play well, be a good teammate kind of things. Like, it's like too early to be more specific than that or to like know what actually needs the most work, so.
I mean, I'm also going to Korea on the 26th. I guess individual goals, I guess try to work on my gameplay. Haven't been starting before, so I think there's a good time for me to learn. I think team goals, we're gonna be scrimming most of our games in Korea before the season. And I do know that in our previous boot camps, we usually don't do that well. versus LCK teams. When we go to bootcamp, I mean, we haven't been practicing right, so it's really important that we do well because that will be a majority of our scrims, and it's very bad going to season if you're losing other games. Our schedule for Korea this time should be pretty similar. I think we will be scrimming, maybe scrimming then solo queue every other day, and then I think the last 2 weeks or so we'll just be scrimming every day since it's so close to the season.
I feel like are we just gonna like hard flame them or what? We're just gonna like.
Some of the teams made some questionable decisions.
What do you mean questionable?
Off season.
Like which ones?
Just some of them. This offseason, TL is still going to be the team to beat. They changed out Smithy for Broxa, which, I mean, I don't think is a downgrade, but seems like a side grade to me.
It's like a mechanical upgrade, but like team-wise, it might not be.
Yeah. So I think it's just going to be, TL's still going to be the team to beat, obviously, 4 splits in a row. Like, I don't think anyone's going to say they're not the best still. TSM, they got a new import Danish AD to replace their old Danish AD. Brought Biofrost back and brought on Dardoch.
Be interesting to see how Dardoch does after being like, he was in academy for this year.
Yeah, on Optic A. So I'm excited to see what TSM will do. I think Immortals got SOAS and Ica. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's some interesting pickups. I'm not sure how they'll do, but Altek's back at the LCS. He hasn't played in like a year.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the teams are just like question marks right now because like there's so many players that were like either in LCS a while ago and are now coming back, or there's just like players like Ryoma joined 100 Thieves and I just like have no idea like what he's gonna look like and
played in OPL. OPL is taking over.
Yeah, OPL is taking over.
They're taking all our jobs.
So I think it's gonna be interesting. I think Spring Split is usually a bit messier, so I think like the first couple weeks I'd expect the standings to just be like really crazy, and then it'll kind of like teams will start to like separate out near the end of the split. So
except for C9, they'll
be at the top the whole time.
18 and out, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the expectation.
Yeah.
Licorice will make sure it happens.
Oh yeah.
With his Ornn.
And my new starting jungler. Yeah. No.
You got it. You got it.
Just my own. Yeah. Top 3 would be TL, us, and for the third, I think CLG could be pretty good. I think they picked up Crown. I think Crown's really good, and I think that their roster was already like, they almost made it to Worlds. Like they were so close, and like the series against us, it was close, and the series against Clutch Gaming, it was really close twice. So I could see them being really strong. I think TSM looks pretty similar, so I think they'll be strong again, depending on how Dardoch does. Yeah. And is there like a third team that's looking?
No, I mean, I'm not sure about EG's mid lane pickup. So I thought they were gonna be really strong, because of the rumors of them getting Chovy.
Yeah.
I mean, Juzik is a fine, like pretty good mid laner, but I mean, he's not
Chovy's
Chovy.
like insane.
He's not Chovy.
Yeah.
I mean, I also think that it'll be us and TL, the top 2, and then I think TSM could be really strong too, just with the mechanical skill that they have. That's what we've been up to during the off season and our plans going into the season. Hope you guys will support us next year. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.